Welcome to Living Magically. I'm your host, Magical Michelle, and here we are back in spooky season. As you know, it is my favorite time of year. I realize everything is sort of my favorite time of year, but there's nothing like Halloween season for my little heart to be so overflowed with joy. So let's talk about the astrology and what's happening this week and the energy. So today, happy Diwali for those who celebrate. It's the festival of lights. It's a new year in the Hindu tradition. And so for those of you celebrating, happy New Year. And I see this also as a great time to celebrate. We have a new moon coming tomorrow, and I apologize, I have lost my voice. So it's one of those things. I just got back from Egypt. Then I did a wedding. Of course, I'm going to be jet lagged and have my voice leave. I also might have got hit in the head, but I'm all better now. So anyway, with all of that being said, what is your initiation that you're going through? And that's really what's happening as an overarching theme, that we are letting go of our old identity with this new moon. And if you are watching this early enough, you're watching this video on Monday, you have the dark moon. So I always let go of things at the dark moon. This is a good day for ritual release, for saging your house, for burning things, banishment. And because of the time of year, this is a particularly good time now into November to do protection work and banishing work. So I always like a good dark moon for that. It is the last few days of Libra. So we're talking about balance, the light and the dark, the day and the night. We have moved into the dark season where every day grows a little bit darker in the sky and the night overcomes the day. This is time to go inward. This is where the veil starts to thin. And at least here in Orlando, I can feel it in the temperature. I can feel it in the energy. And even the last days I was in Egypt, I could feel the veil shift and the ancestors start talking and the spirit world wake up and start working with us. And so again, this is a great time to start that contact. It's an incredible time to redress your altars. Simply deep clean your house, your spiritual tools. And if you are one who does things like warding on your doors or your property, it's a good time to charge those crystals, redo your protections. We move this week into Scorpio from Libra. But before that, we have new moon in Libra. So Tuesday is a new moon. It's incredible for relationship work. We have Venus very happy right now in its home sign. So this is a good time to look at your relationships with yourself, with others, with your body, and especially your relationship with business, money, and finance. So if you're like looking at your money, this is an incredible time to do it. And as we move into the weekend, on the 23rd, the sun will move into Scorpio. So with this new moon, we're talking fresh start, new beginnings, big habits, starting to do things in a way that feels better for you, feels better for your body. As Scorpio comes in, the veil gets even thinner. It's time to start doing that inner work, the work with the ancestors, the work with your identity, the work with death and rebirth. And so, of course, that's going to be for the next 28 days or so as we move through the Samhain season. Samhain being the Celtic name for Halloween. We have multiple ways Halloween is celebrated. Of course, there's Halloween the 31st. There's Day of the Dead, which is the 1st, and that's more of a Mexican celebration. But for those of us who celebrate Samhain, there's really a few different places you can start celebrating it now with the veil thinning. And so I will start those this weekend. I will start my ancestor work. I will start my inner dialogue. I will start looking at the new year. And if you are local to Orlando and wish to join me, we'll be at Center Street for a beautiful, amazing women's retreat, women and men's retreat. I shouldn't call it a women's retreat. It's really more of a Samhain retreat. And we have one of my favorite people in the whole world coming. Beth is going to be doing deep breath work. We're going to have sound healing, ritual, and introspection, as well as that piece where we unfold into the new identity, into that new beginning. So if that's something you're interested in, there are a few slots left for the beautiful Samhain retreat on Saturday. So please feel free to join us. We'll put that link down in the comment section. In the meantime, if you are wanting to do this work for yourself, take a piece of paper and write down, what are you letting go of? Who are you no longer willing to be? What are the habits that you need to let go of, or identity you need to let go of for this new year? And burn it. And then as you rise, what is the identity you're claiming? And how are you going to create new habits, new identity? And how are you going to step fully into that and ignite that? Light a candle, anoint yourself. My favorite oil that I'm working with right now is neroli oil. And you can place that on your heart, your wrists, your third eye, and open up to this identity as it unravels. Who am I? Who am I becoming? Who am I no longer? And what are the habits I need to connect to be this new version of me? And with that, I know that you will feel more alive, more excited. And this season goes all the way until the 15th degree of November. And during that time, we're going to be in Mercury shadow. And so we're going to start seeing, starting the 21st, Mercury getting ready to go retrograde. And it is shadow season anyway. So it's all about reviewing yourself, reviewing your communications. How do you communicate? Are you saying words that are not in alignment with who you want to be? Are you complaining? Are you speaking into being a negative spell by saying this isn't going to happen for me? Are you saying what you don't want instead of what you do want? Worry is a negative prayer. And so all the words and thoughts and actions you put into being create your frequency. So from the 21st of October until the middle of November, before Mercury goes retrograde, it's an incredible time to review the way you speak to yourself, your body, your friends, your family, and to the world. This is the perfect practice to become the new you by speaking, acting, thinking, and doing as if the version of you that already is, the one that has what you want, the one that acts like what you want, where you're affirming what you want instead of constantly complaining about what you don't want. This period of time could be a game changer for you. And so if you are in the point where you're ready to do some work around that and you're interested, please send me a message and we'll set up a session, because I do believe that this is one of those key works, key pieces of time to do shadow work and change work. And this is the time. You are ready. I really believe that. So connect to your mind, your heart, and most importantly, your voice, which mine is recalibrating. We went through Egypt, and one of the things that we really did was connect to that throat chakra. And so I came back, and I know that my voice is going to become even stronger, even more clear, and the things that I say and speak into being will be bigger, more aligned. And so too shall it be for you. So how are you aligning with your new voice, your new mind's eye, your new version of you? And with that, happy new year, happy new moon, and happy sun moving into Scorpio. And hopefully I will see you this weekend at our Samhain retreat at Center Street. And with that, I love you. Live magically.